Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. While we're making pizza, let's talk about Clash of the Castle, and let's turn on the light. Here we go. That's better. Okay. Let's grab this. Oops. And let's get our created together. I'm starving. Ew. What is it? I washed my floor, but I clearly missed the spot. Ugh. I completely missed the spot here. Ugh. Yuck. Okay. Now, let's pull this out. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'll give you the rundown. Okay, the first match was the advert match, which I should have expected because I knew that the match with Drew McIntyre would be the main event. I knew that. So, anyway, never handled this pizza box before, so. And AJ lost. I was so upset. Because I really thought he would win. I don't want it to be too thin, but I also don't want it to be too thick. If that makes sense. So I'm kind of spreading it out with my hands. Yep. Spread a little more. Okay. That's not the right pan. Okay. Alright. Let's start. Oh, shoot. Ow. Okay. The next match was the tag team match, and there are new women's tag team champions. The girls from Scotland, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Now, I understand something. I understand why they did that. It was actually a really good match, as all women's matches are lately. Partly because Alba Fire's mother, partly because they're from Scotland, and partly because Alba Fire's mother was just killed. She was hit by a car as a pedestrian, so there. Okay. And the crowd went nuts. The next match was Bayley versus Piper Niven. Another 5-star match. Bayley won. Kind of expected. Now, you dry this and pop it up. And I do not need to take the stems out because they're being cooked. So, okay. Trying to cut them nice and thin. Whoops. Go on. Okay. That's one. Here's the other one. Nice and thin. So they'll, you know, be nice and soft when they come out of the oven. There we go. There we go. Nice and thin. Okay. Now, for the cheese. I'm going to mix the two cheeses. I have some regular Mott's, and I have my Fiesta cheese, which is a blend of Mexican cheeses. So, I'm going to mix them. Oops. Put some Mott's in my hand here. Come on. A little bit of Mott's on here. Come on. Always good Mott's. I'll turn you just a little bit here. There we go. And a little bit of Fiesta. Oh, a lot of Fiesta. Depending on how you feel about the two. You can put whatever cheese you want on your pizza. You can use the fresh mozzarella balls, cut them up, put them on your pizza if you want. Me, I personally like Mott's and Fiesta. I like my Fiesta blend. There we go. I want to make sure that I just love cheese on my pizza. I'm just a cheese addict. Okay. Now, for my mushrooms that I sliced up. And again, they're thin so that they'll actually cook on the pizza. This pizza, the pizza is going to be in the oven for about 15 minutes to cook the crust through. Look at that mushroom pizza. Mmm. That there. Okay. And I will show you guys the mushroom pizza. Okay. Mushroom extra cheese pizza. And in 15 minutes I get to eat. So let me finish up the okay. They pinned Shayna Baszler, so they didn't actually beat the champions, but they didn't have to because it was a three-way match. So I see a rematch in the future. I'm no psychic, but I see a rematch in the future. Again, another 5-star match. Then there was the world title, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Also a 5-star match. Unfortunately, due to CM Punk, Drew McIntyre lost. So, yeah, we'll be seeing that move on. The next premium live event, what I call a pay-per-view, is Money in the Bank from Toronto, Ontario, July 6th. I have a little bit more news, stuff that I wrote down. Okay. When Cody got in the ring and they had the name graphic up, it just said talent name. They had totally screwed up. Then when AJ came out, he tripped over his own feet. So yeah, that was a disaster all the way around. Michelle, widow of Dusty Rhodes, was on hand for the match. At one point, the crowd chanted, "Blank you, AJ." There was blood, as I suspected, from both competitors. Michelle slapped AJ 3 times across the face. At the end of the match, the Bloodline attacked Cody. KO and Randy Orton made the save. The odd thing about the women's tag match is that for some reason, Jade Cargill tapped out twice when she was in sleeper hold. And the referee saw it the second time and did nothing. Didn't see it the first time, so don't understand what was going on there. And there were 2 big announcements. Next year's WrestleMania will be in Las Vegas. In 2026, SummerSlam will go to a 2-night event, starting in 2026 again. You know, it was kind of sad because before Drew came out, Pipe Band came out and they were playing Scotland the Brave, which I recognized because of Roddy. And it made me sad. Drew's wife couldn't make it. I mentioned Alba Fire's mother, but Drew's wife couldn't make it. But she told him, "You go." Bring the title back, which he didn't. But she told him to go. She had to have emergency surgery the other day, so he put her initials on his wrist tape. Gunther will face the world champion, in this case Damian Priest, at SummerSlam by virtue of being King of the Ring. And of course, CM Punk cost Drew the match. Okay, now a little bit of channel news before I go. By the way, today's videos are, the other 2 videos are all set. One is edited, one is going up as we speak, then this one will be edited. Tomorrow we will go over my notes from Family Tree Magazine. I do have a section I want to read and take notes of that's going to be a separate video about the early censuses, because those are hard to figure out how to use because there's so little information. So it's going to be very interesting to see the tips that they have for each of the old. When I say old, I mean any census before 1880. In 1880 and forward, they asked many more questions, and it was very clear, this is the husband, this is the wife. In the old ones, they didn't even tell you who was who. You know? So it was harder to... Some censuses only did the heads of household. So, yeah, that was even worse. So, it'll be interesting to see how they would like you to use it. So, I'm going to get off my knee. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to take this one with me, actually. Time's in the middle. Okay. Oops. Ah. 13 minutes. Okay. Is that starting? No, 1 hour and oh my god. Ah, there we go. There we go. So that's it. Tomorrow we'll do that. I don't know what else. Today we organized my earrings in pillowcases. Idea I got from watching storage unit videos. I am going to post these earrings on Northbridge Free Cycle. I took out the one pair that was broken. And I shouldn't have any problem. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you next time. Please subscribe to both channels. We're about 49 subscribers away from 200 on this channel and a little over 100 on the other channel from 500. So please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. God bless you.